Tonight on Haunted Homes, we visit a house in Bury where a family claim to be haunted by a presence lurking in the shadows.
It unnerves us because why? What are they doing in our house?
Perhaps it is a bit more freaky than we thought.
We'll send in the Haunted Homes expert team, paranormal investigator Mark Webb, Professor of Psychology Chris French, and psychic Mia Dolan.
He's looking for a younger man. The man that killed him was much younger than him.
Their task is to uncover the mysterious disturbances. If Mia finds a ghost, she'll expel it from the house in a clearing ceremony. Prepare for the unexpected.
You just went right at me. You just leaned at me.
Get off. Oh, yeah.
Come here.
Britain is the most ghostly country in the world, with reputedly more than 10,000 haunted locations. But 45% of us say that if a ghost lived in our house, we'd stubbornly stay put. We're clearly not a nation that frightens easily. Tonight, we investigate a house in Bury near Manchester, where the family claim visitors from beyond the grave have brought them messages. The first member of the Haunted Homes team we'll send in to investigate is Mia Dolan, one of Britain's leading psychics.
The psychic just means that I cover different areas in the paranormal. I have a spirit guide. Some people call them guardian angels, some people call them guides, everyone has one. His name is Eric. We have a bond, we have a link with our guides, that when we need them, they can be there.
One of the main situations in which Mia will call on her spirit guide is in the clearing.
When I start the clearing, what I have to do is first locate the ghost. Whatever it takes, I try and keep his attention focused on me. While that's going on, Eric comes, and he is the person that opens the doorway and takes them through. There are many dimensions over there, but let's keep it simple. They go home.
Lisa and Mike Beckwith live in Bury with their two sons, Connor, aged 5, and Callum, aged 3. They believe their family home is haunted.
I've lived in this property for about 10 years now, and we've been experiencing things on and off for the past 10 years, ranging from smells to movements, and it has increased recently. One of the first instances that I remember is we used to have a garage in our back garden, a big double garage, and in the garage we used to be able to smell pipe smoke, which we thought was strange. Perhaps it could have been the garage, but we knocked the garage down.
It was probably after that we started smelling pipe smoke in the back garden. We thought it was perhaps coming from some of the plants that we'd planted, so we run around the garden sniffing the plants and trying to see what kind of things, could be making that kind of smell. But there's nothing we could put our finger on at all.
Perplexed by this unusual recurring smell, the next experience was more unsettling, as it involved older son Connor and some mysterious visitors.
At the time, Callum was probably about 6 months old. He was due to have an operation on his kidneys. And at the time, Lisa and I were quite under pressure with that, stressed, whatever you want to call it. But we never ever said anything to Connor. And one day, for no reason, Connor came out and said he'd seen these two old ladies in his bedroom.
Connor turned around to us and told us that the old ladies had sent a message that Callum was going to grow up to be a big, strong boy and not to worry about anything that was going to go on operation-wise.
If the old ladies were imaginary friends, how did Connor know about the operation?
We thought it was just a play friend, but obviously they came through with a message of comfort for us, I suppose.
But the comfort didn't last for long, as young Callum also began to experience the paranormal.
Callum was very upset and disturbed by something he'd seen in our hallway. He was pointing and going, "What's that? Callum no like, Callum no like." And he was obviously visibly distressed by this.
And he ran and he jumped on the settee with us, and then he went, "Oh, no hurt, Callum, it's okay."
The presence in the hallway had disappeared.
What was it that was upsetting him and disturbed him that much that he should become that upset that we had to cuddle him and calm him down? So that really did freak us out.
Mike and Lisa continually hear unusual activity on the stairs.
I was upstairs having a shave one morning and I heard what sounded like children coming up the stairs. I heard the baby gate open and bang against the wall, and what sounded like these kids' footsteps running across the landing into our bedroom. Hey kids! I went into the bedroom and I was looking around the bed and on the floor to see if they're hiding somewhere. I just couldn't find them. I got to the window and looked out and they're actually still playing in the back garden. Your first instance is, did I really hear that? You know, and you're a bit shocked.
Mike and Lisa constantly feel a malevolent presence watching them from the hallway.
We see things out of the corners of our eye, shadows passing in front of lights. I see reflections in the fireplace where I could have sworn I've seen somebody walk past the door.
You just see it for pretty much the briefest of seconds, and then it disappears out of sight.
But the most perplexing experience was yet to come one night while Mike and Lisa were getting ready for bed.
The baby monitor crackled into life, and we were half expected to hear the baby crying, but over the monitor came the sounds of me singing a song. It was the song I had sung a few days previous to the baby.
Lisa had no idea how the baby monitor could be playing her song back to her.
It unnerves us because why? What are they doing in our house?
They believe they are not the only family in the street to experience this paranormal visitor.
When we told our neighbours, they said to us, thank goodness it's not just us. I'm like, what do you mean? Apparently our neighbours have people or a person walking from their kitchen out their front door that they see on a regular basis.
Mike and Lisa are determined to find out who these spirits are and why they are here.
I am a believer that there is a reason that we're getting these signs, these smells and these presences around the house.
Concerned for their children, Mike and Lisa have asked for help.
There's too much going on for us to ignore it now.
Well, the children activity seems to get more and more frequent as we go along.
Are things going to get worse as years go on if we don't put a stop to it now?
The Beckwiths from Bury claim they're regularly disturbed by sightings of phantom shadows and ghostly visitors who have spoken to their young children. Uneasy for the safety of their children, Lisa and Mike are now determined these spectres must go and their home return to normal.
You can't see them clearly, you can't distinguish, yes, that's a man, that's a lady, or a child, or anything. You just see it for pretty much the briefest of seconds, and then it disappears out of sight.
I'm afraid for the security of my children. No child should have to go to sleep at night worried about what they might see or who's going to come and visit them.
Turn all the lights out.
Mike and Lisa record a video diary to try and capture what they claim is harassing the family.
It's nice and quiet.
It's very quiet.
Dark.
Quiet. Feels strange being in your own bedroom and like, oh, you know, your heart going a bit.